Live from YMSL Studios. Welcome to the Dashless Report Week 6 review. Guys, to my left, Norman Jemal from the struggling Alley-Oop organization, and smiling to his left over there is Douglas Dweck from the red hot cheeseheads. Hot and cold Douglas this year, but right now you're smiling from ear to ear, and
with good reason.
And Norman, you're on the other end of the spectrum, struggling immensely. Your team's now lost 5 out of 6, and who would have thought? A few weeks ago we're talking about the possibilities of an undefeated season, and now we're talking about are you going to make the playoffs?
Bobby, it's perfect for this season. It's perfect for this year's YMSL because this entire league is crazy. Every time a team is in first place, they lose. No one knows who's in the playoffs, who's not in the playoffs, and like we ended the show last week with the standings and we didn't know what was flying. It's even more confusing now. It looks like at the end of the year everyone's just going to be tied and we're going to all flip coins.
Yeah,
it's insane.
It's insane.
You got to have a degree from Wharton to figure this out. None of us do, so we're not even going to delve into that scenario. We'll try to do some basics. But yesterday, you went into your matchup in Game 1 versus Unfinished Business, and it was a sold-out game. People thought it was going to be Steve Azer versus Max Shadid. We end up with Jason Marshall versus Jack Balabe. Not exactly a classic
not a marquee matchup.
But tell us how that game went.
Well, that's what happens when you buy your tickets too far in advance. We can't guarantee the pitches. Jason Marshall gave a valiant effort, and he tried keeping us in the game. But at the end of the day, he's not a legitimate pitcher. He doesn't claim to be. He's got a big heart, and he really, tried his guts out. Jackie Wabe, on the other hand, is a legitimate pitcher. I didn't know that he pitched in other leagues before or anything. I thought he was just filling in. In fact, I thought Maurice was pitching the whole week. I had no idea that Jackie Bawabe was pitching or could pitch or anything like that. He pitched very well. He pitched hard, and he's not just a substitute pitcher. He in the future may be a real pitcher in this league.
Yeah, he came in. The book on him was that he pitched in some tournaments and stuff. There was potential there, but we weren't sure if he was ready for the YMSL, and but he proved his thing. He pitched a big game. I mean, A's are missing his second week. They thought this could have been a 4-game losing streak.
But he holds you to 2 runs?
Yeah.
By the way,
Alley couldn't hit him?
No, we had 2 or 3 hits in the first game until the last inning. We scored both our runs in the last inning. He totally shut us down.
Was Harari there?
Harari was not there.
Okay.
He'll be here next week. We were missing Harari and we were missing Maxi Deed in Game 1. Besides for that, we had our full team, and we're just, same thing week after week. We're not hitting right now.
The losing streak continues. We might add Max Shadid was there, but due to his suspension from the week before, could not pitch. So, I guess you saw Bawabi, you might have thought you had a chance. Maurice probably just thrilled to get that first game, would have been happy with a split. So now
that team, by the way, with Bawabe, but now especially with Stevie Azer, that's a very, very strong team. Their infield, their left side with Eddie Rishdi and Salim, unbelievable infield. That's a very, very tough team in the playoffs to face, and they're the only team that clinched.
Now we might add, Sammy Sutton did he get some playing time after his public apology?
He got full playing time. On the website, we broke the story before the apology came out that he would be playing. So Maurice Haber, I'm not sure what your word means. You called in, you said that he's benched. He wasn't benched. And then I believe he was forced into an apology to save Maurice Haber some face over there.
I think our producers are telling us Sammy Sutton has called in. Let's see.
Oh, wow, already.
This is indeed Sammy Sutton. Sammy from Miami Beach, you're on the air.
How are you, Bobby?
We're taking calls early tonight.
Doing good. Is this another apology, or we're good now?
Actually, the only apology I have tonight is to the entire audience and you three. I didn't realize that this was such a world-renowned show, and I didn't realize how many viewers you had throughout the country.
Millions, not hundreds of
Well,
thousands.
last week, viewers, and we want to thank all our viewers. Last week we had over 3 million, and that's not including the biggest craze around the country, the viewing parties.
Yes.
A lot of people getting together.
Yeah, there's people, sports bars watching it at hundreds.
I understand that a lot of people out there that didn't own TVs went out and bought them at this point. Even the Hasidics are starting to watch TV because of the show. I think it's a tremendous thing. Keep up the good work. I actually also wanted to tell you, all three of you, that I do think you have a tremendous show, and more importantly, you don't just talk about, instigating and about gossip. You actually almost know what's going on in the league, and I just want to commend all that.
We thank you. And Sammy, we're happy you ironed out your differences with Maurice. And, I'm sure, Maurice, your captain.
Which captain?
Captain Maurice.
Which captain? How many captains do you have?
Is it Eddie Richley or Maurice who's the captain of that team?
I'm the captain.
Is it you? I'm the captain!
A second. I played short center field yesterday. I took myself out of the 3-hole because I've been in a little bit of a slump. But otherwise, no, Maurice is definitely the captain. He's definitely one of the 8 or 9 captains we have. We have a very, very good team. And I like that we control our own destiny right now. I like that everybody out there in the league is looking at the top of the newspaper and seeing us on top of the charts. I think it's a tremendous thing to be able to have a bye, and I look forward to, speaking of bye, I can't wait to wait bye-bye to your friend Shoma. I think we got a good scenario, though. We have a very good scenario.
All right, but it was easy playing without the friend Emmy Cat, so hopefully you guys continued success the rest of the way, and we'll see you soon.
We have I think the way it pans out now is we win these 2 games, we have a week off.
Yes, you have a bye, correct. All right, Sammy, thanks for calling in. We appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the way. Let's put the other number up. All right.
The other one doesn't
So now let's get back to Ali Poop. So now you scored 2 runs in the first game, and then you played Grip It and Rip It. You only scored 1 run in 9 innings.
Yeah, game 2 was an unbelievable game. It was so intense. A couple of plays at the plate. It was really a great game. A.B. Saka pitched tremendous. That team, Grip It and Rip It, who can't hit at all.
I told you they were a good team.
Yeah, but they can't hit.
Twice to them, and you said, that's you guys.
You know what?
And last week when I picked
They
up the
won
beat, you
both
told me no
games
way.
yesterday, and they scored 4 runs in 20 innings. Both games went extra innings.
Good stat.
And they only scored 4 runs. They won both games 2-1. A.B. Saka pitched the week of his life. I mean,
Yeah, no, he gave. I
games,
watched
2-1.
that first game, the whole game. He was dominating. I'll tell you, nobody is talking about this team. They're going under the radar.
Not under my radar. They beat us twice.
I know,
told
but
you they're
A.B.
good.
Saka is right now the hottest pitcher in the league, and they play great defense.
Yeah.
Young team, fast, and they're I don't know they can go a long way as soon as they get in. And Jordy Ramel made plays yesterday, at least half a dozen outstanding plays, defense, diving, throwing guys out. Steven Matesh played great at first. Zach Ashkenazi in the outfield gave a bat. I mean, unbelievable game. They held in 20 innings. They gave up 2 runs, and it was unbelievable. So it was a scoreless game going to the 11th inning, and they pulled it out 2-1.
But a lot of teams with the same records, it's really going to go by who's hot. You know what I mean? You guys were burning hot at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, it's true.
Now these guys are hot. It's such a short season.
It's true. And the team that really
you just can't grab the momentum.
the team that makes a push on Sunday to get in might be the team to beat.
I don't know if our game, what happened was they were up 1-0 the entire game from early on. And then in our last at-bat in the top of the 7th, Ali led off with a ground ball double to the right side. He was very smart. They put their 4 outfielders in the Shamayim, all the way, way far back, and he just took the ball the other way into the hole and got a double on that because the outfield was so far back.
Right.
Sonny Shalom gave himself up, Ali was on 3rd, and Aloni Friedman had a huge hit, a single to tie the game, and we thought to turn our season around now. But A.B. Saka left it at 1-1, and then they scored a couple of innings later, 2-1. I don't know if they have the bats, really. I mean, they scored both their runs against us on innings that had a couple of errors in them and everything, but their D is unbelievable, and A.B. Saka is the hottest pitcher around. Now, you were questioning Maxi D the last week. He pitched tremendous. He really did in the second game. Granted, he got to rest during the first game and everything, but he pitched one of his best games of the year, but we just...
Yeah, the bats are not coming around for...
We're not coming around.
I think we got a call coming in.
Yeah, just hold on a second.
Caller, turn down the volume, please.
You got it. Hey, Bob. Hey, guys. What's going on? Big Soul.
Hey, Big Saul, how are
what's
you?
doing?
Hey, dude. Calling you here from Ali Poop Marshall's house.
Okay, is that one of the,
The
many?
name is sticking.
Is that one of the many parties going on around town?
Got a little what? Excuse me.
Is that one of the many Dashless parties going around town?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sitting right here next to the MVP of the year, Eddie Hakeem.
Oh, okay, that's good. So, give us your thoughts, guys. It's a crazy scenario, playoff-wise. Your team, the Dodgers, sitting pretty good at 7-5, but again, you didn't clinch a playoff spot yet, and anything could happen on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. I think we definitely have to come out and win that first game and get the pressure off our back. But I think we're definitely going to go out and go beat these guys. But we definitely have to win that first game. Very important game. These guys coming up from the street and have a chance to make the playoffs.
And what are your thoughts on the Cheesehead organization that...
On another note, I really think Dashless should give Norman some smacking over there because the whole season Norman's been talking about Douglas' team, and I believe they're right there.
I'll tell you, maybe Mark Saban's a genius.
I saw him yesterday. I said, Mark, they laughed at you. He goes, you see, I knew what I was talking
praising
about.
you from day one. So,
So you should be giving Norman some smack over there, at least for this week. You guys don't seem to be able to win a game anymore.
I think the last time Alley-oop won a game, Bin Laden was playing Xbox or something in some bunker.
Alright, guys.
yeah. All right, Solly. Thanks for calling in.
Here we go.
Thank you.
That sounds like a wild viewing party there,
Yeah,
Bob.
well,
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Jason Marshall in the background there.
I got guys on my side now. Look at this.
I think it's time
Why don't you
we
write
discuss the
number underneath
cheeseheads
it
now.
so we can read the number also?
Let's discuss
No,
the
and
cheeseheads
the
here,
number.
Bob.
All right.
How do you guys win two? How do you beat
No,
Insane
take the
in
letters,
game
put
one?
the
How'd
numbers
this
on the
go
letters
on?
so
Tell
we
us
know.
what happened. here, Bob.
Bobby.
Right. What was the question?
I want to know how the cheeseheads beat Insane and derailed their season.
Okay, I don't know, but all I know is we were getting
My favorite
scores,
thing.
updates, and it was 2-0,
Yeah.
3-0. We said, oh, it's going to bottom out sooner or later. The final came in. There was an eruption, mostly a lot of cursing, not too many happy fans around.
I'll tell you something. We're gonna have the. We taking the call. You waiting on?
Let's see.
Can we discuss what happened?
No, we could.
Oh God, here we
Mark
go.
from Canarsie on line 1.
Bobby!
Yeah, this is Mark from Canarsie.
No, from Brooklyn.
Ah, from Canarsie to Brooklyn. Last I heard. How you doing, Mr. Sabag? I understand you're wearing a cheesehead on your over there.
This is for Doggy. Dog, what a game, man. What a game. Jimmy really came through in the end. He caught that.
Were you there? You saw that shot? What a shot! What a shot!
Well, I hope so. He was on the team, wasn't he?
And the biggest funny about that, lip laughing, whoever the heck is screaming, definitely got that. Probably, I wouldn't say got that head, but I was cracking up on first base. Don't poke your fist, dog. Don't poke your fist. We'll get you next time, dog. If we see you in the front, we'll get you next time.
Yeah, but I tell you, Ben, you knew we were a good team, so you know. You guys have a good team too.
I played so bad yesterday. I'm thinking of calling. Quit that to my rookie.
You tell us that every week. When are we going to hear a different scenario?
Listen. Wait till the playoffs. I'm going to wait till the playoffs, and then we'll see what happens.
All right.
I still got some work to do.
All right, man. So thanks for calling in, and good luck the rest of the way. Okay, we'll see you on Sunday. All right.
You got it.
Another.
Now the Cheesehead fan. You don't even know what's going on.
Let's
in this world
discuss
with
what
the
happened
Cheeseheads.
because I wasn't at your
Okay.
game. No, he's calling in incoherent. Let me know.
What language he was talking about?
All right. So last week you're asking me if we're gonna win, and I'm telling you, you know they're tough teams. But if the pitcher is on, I said Ike Mavora. If he is on, we will win. And you said, you know what? I say you don't get mercied this week.
Right.
That's what you're.
And you did. I was right.
But you thought we would lose. I don't think you thought we might
I thought the same, so I'm not going to let Norman take all the blame.
Right.
We're all...
I don't think anyone in the league thought you were going to beat Insane because everyone had this aura about Insane, and anyone that's seen the Cheeseheads didn't think you were going to beat them on both ends.
But one thing that I did say about Insane is they're coming off a week where they didn't play.
Right.
So I said, they could be a little rusty. It's 8:45 in the morning. They're going to have to play 3 games that day. Who knows what they're going to be thinking about at 8:45 in the morning. So Akimavora pitched awesome. He only gave up 3 hits. 2 of the 3 hits were off of people's gloves. Not really errors, but hard hit balls.
Okay.
But we got out of jams, with a couple of walks, errors, whatever, here and there. But 5-0. The truth is the game was never really in doubt, honestly. We were up early. 1-0, and then maybe 3-0 after 2 or 3 innings.
The amazing thing is that
was it.
After you beat Insane, in case anyone thought that was an aberration, you came and then you played the Dodgers and you beat the Dodgers.
We played the Dodgers and we beat the Dodgers, and
at the same time, it's hard to believe Insane lost to Serial Killer. I can't get these scores in my head.
Insane was on the other field playing the Serial Killers, and before our game was over, we went into extra innings. So we were 2 up. Going into extra innings, and we see the Serial Killers jumping up and down on the other field, and we're like, guys, Insane just lost again. We couldn't believe what was going on. So, Mo Shamma had this weird feeling when he was playing us.
Yeah.
He's like, I have a bad feeling about today. I don't even think we're going to win a game.
Really?
I don't know how he had the feeling, but he was right because they didn't win a game.
Did he play well or not?
Let's.
He didn't have any hits against us.
Yeah, let's give out the numbers again. 732-5 YMSL 55. Or for our illiterate viewers, 732-596-7555. The phone lines are ringing up. Let's see who is here. Jack, you're on the air.
How you doing, Bobby, Norman, Douglas? Guys, great job.
What's doing, Jack?
Thank you, Jack. How are you?
Excellent. I'm very happy for the league that there's some great action coming down to the wire. This is the way baseball is supposed to be played.
Right.
Nobody wants to sit back and cruise into the playoffs. So I'm just here to call and tell Douglas that he has a very good team, and no matter who has choice, I would never want to pick Cheeseheads or anybody else who has a premier pitcher.
Are you hanging out with Mark Sabag tonight? Where are you over there?
Everyone's a Cheesehead fan. Look what's going on here.
God.
Took a couple of weeks, but everybody's on the bandwagon.
Jack, what went on with your offense yesterday? 3 runs in 3 games.
We should state this is Jack Jemal of the
Jack Jemal.
organization.
Yes.
Great question. Basically, we were 24 for 82 on the day. If you take away Buka and Ike, we were 15 for 65.
All right.
Bottom line is, nobody got base hits. The people who came up to the plate with a man on third with less than 2 outs, they didn't. We would line it hard and it would go right to the second baseman. And at the end of the day, without overanalyzing, sometimes even the 27 Yankees, they just have bad days. And yesterday, we had a bad day and we ran into 3 hot.
Yeah, you did. You ran to. How was your new acquisition, Haas? Did he fill in any duties on your? Obviously, it didn't help with the RBIs, but it must have been a welcome addition.
Well, Bobby, Haas is a premier hitter. Obviously, we're missing the veteran leadership and the tangibles and the all-star performance that Eli had and brought to the game for us. But for us to ask Haas coming in and relying on him to come through for us, that wasn't why we acquired him. We were supposed to, when I say we were supposed to have Buka, myself, i.e. Paige, Lawrence, and Sandy Towell. We're supposed to get the hits. We didn't do it. None of us, A to Z, didn't do it. There's only one shining star throughout the whole disaster on Sunday, and that was Will Cat. The guy just been lights out. He kept us in the game. It was 2-1, 1-0.
Yeah.
Both games. This guy's incredible. He's just incredible. But I'm very happy for the league. Tell me how this is going to play out. What do you guys?
We can't do this right. There's too many. There's a million scenarios, hundreds of them. We're trying to figure out. We have a staff in the back trying to figure out all the tiebreaker
The
scenarios.
one thing I could say, Bob, is that
all we know is unfinished business clinch. That's
unfinished business clinch. We know that. But if Insane beat Winning in that 3rd game yesterday, if they beat them, 5 teams would have clinched.
Wow, that's true.
And instead, only 1 team clinched. So that game kept Winning alive and put insane. The Dodgers, alley-oop, serial killers, grip it and rip it, and cheeseheads,
Right.
all could miss the playoffs. Any one of those teams could miss the playoffs.
And Jack, whoever would have thought your team after your 7-1 start, there's a remote possibility you don't make the playoffs.
Well, that's Bobby. That's a great point. You never, ever want to just cruise into the playoffs. We're happy with being tested. Obviously, there's no way to positively spin it. We lost 3. Like I said, we ran into 3 teams that had something to play for, and we felt like we had nothing to play for, and that was an error. That's my fault as a captain, not having the team mentally prepared. And in fact, when the Cheesehead beat us in Game 1, I really feel like that beat us in Game 2 and 3 because we couldn't get it out of our system. And look, like the saying goes, the adage, we just have a bad day any given Sunday, and that goes to show you there's not a team in the league in this YMSL. I don't even care if it's Solomon's team that I want to play in the playoffs thinking that they're an automatic victory.
Right.
There's 10 quality teams, and we're going to have to earn it the old-fashioned way. Don't count us out.
Okay. Jack, thanks for the call, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, guys. Great
Bye-bye.
job to
Thank
be
you.
on the field.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Good call.